Okay, good. Bob, everyone, come on now. Big round of applause. Thank you very, very much.
Okay, thank you, everybody. Yeah, I'm Bob Prophette. Very nice to meet you all. I'm going to be doing something that involves props. Apologies for that, but it's what happens when you try to do spoken word from a picture book. So if you just give me a couple of minutes, pretend I'm tuning a guitar or reskinning a drum or something. Who likes Dr Seuss? Yeah. Favourite Dr Seuss books? Green Eggs and Ham, slightly pedestrian, dig deeper guys. Anyone else? Cat in the Hat, yeah.
The Art of War.
Who likes the Bible? Favourite book of the Bible?
Old Testament.
The Old Testament, okay.
Yeah, Prophette. Psalms.
Yeah, Psalms is alright.
Psalms is beautiful, isn't it? How about the book of Revelation? How about the book of Revelation done in a Dr Seuss style?
Come with it.
This is all going to fall apart in a second. So the book of Revelation is a strange book. I don't know who's read it recently. There's a very good version by Johnny Cash, if you're interested. So, you're almost there. So yeah, the book of Revelation has been interpreted by some of the greatest minds. Think like D.H. Lawrence, Isaac Newton, Emmanuel Swedenborg. Unfortunately, Theodore Geisel, Dr Seuss, didn't get round to it in his lifetime. But I've taken it upon myself to correct that error on his part. So I'm going to give you the book of Revelation in a Dr Seuss style. Or a very shortened version of it. I'm not used to dealing with mics, so forgive me, I'm going to fall off the stage. Okay. Are you ready? Sorry, I have to read from it. Here we go. Congratulations, today's your day. You'll see great things. You're off on your way. I am Rabbi Zeuss, half pagan, half Jew. Like all Christians, from my point of view. I once met a man who said he was a prophet, and before I said no way, come off it, he told me a story of a guy called John. I'm going to tell it to you. It won't take long. Now, I'm not religious, not at all, you see. I doubt all that I hear, whatever it be. For if history shows one thing, it's how wrong we can be. We can be wrong about this, we can be wrong about that. We can put our trust in many things, even a cat in a hat. So come along with me and meet a man called John. He believed lots of strange things, never doubting he was wrong. John wrote something important in a book. It's called Revelation, and we should take a look. A summary of what he said isn't easy to state, but it's an answer to the question about struggle and fate. How much longer must we wait? If you stick to your principles and live a good life, do little harm or wrong, avoid conflict and strife, surely something good will come. If not now, then soon, but just how long? At every twist and turn in the places that we go, all we seem to earn is more suffering and woe. So how much longer must we wait? John thought he had an answer, and the answer is this: a little bit longer, but it'll be bliss. Maybe he's right, maybe he's not. Maybe what he says isn't worth a lot, but maybe we should listen. So let's start. Apologies at the back. There are some binoculars under your chairs if you can't see, but that's going to be true one of these days. John, you see, is legendary. He took a bath in oil that was hot, 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 but did John mind? No, he did not. Now, maybe you're curious as to why he took a bath. Well, he made a king furious, and the bath is his wrath. The king thought he was top dog, but John didn't agree. He worshipped someone higher, someone no one could see. His king was God. But it's important to make one thing clear. When I say God, you can insert higher principle here. I can't tell you what to put. That comes from you. It's just something you believe in, something that's inside you. And if you're okay with that, we'll continue. So the king looks at John, the dog looks at you, but John's looking elsewhere. Imagine it's still strangers. The lookers look on. The onlookers' looks are all about John. Lollygaggers, everyone. A lollygagging, dilly-dallying throng. The merchants, the priests, the soldiers too. They're discussing John's plight, but what do? Those gagging lollies, while John's in a stew, they can't understand, and so they just look. Why is it John in hot oil, not something that cooks? The king looks confused. His minister too, the soldiers bemused. What a hullabaloo, this John won't die, he won't even cook. He just looks at the sky with a faraway look. Send him away, that's enough boiling Johns for one day. Send him to Patmos, the island of sharp rocks. He can stay there not cooking with holes in his socks. And do you see that dog? At the foot of the king, what's he thinking with his thinking thing? How stupid are men that torture each other. Why not be nice like brother to brother? If they're not nice, then surely they'll pay. If not this one, then surely someday. Woof. So the dog seems quite wise and knows John's upward look is to something more powerful, so let's take a look. Let's follow John to Patmos, the island of sharp rocks. Here John got thinking, and his thinker got hot. In came some visions. Hop, hop, hop. Seven candles burning not so brightly. A secret from a book locked ever so tightly. That book contains a mysterious plan that can only be opened by a lamb. A lamb? Yes, a lamb. Can a lamb? Yes, a lamb can uncan that plan. But I do not like canned lamb. But I do like a lamb that can uncan a plan. Horses four with chaos riding on them. The martyrs are raised. Stars fall from heaven. And the boy in the bottom left corner is heard to say, "Hey diddle diddle, stars down the middle, blood moon and blackened sun. I'm so frightened to see such woe, would you like to tickle my tongue?" The chosen ones, you know who you are, getting a protective seal. Trumpet plagues, all part of the deal. Trumpet 1, hail, blood and fire come. Trumpet 2, a fire mountain thrown at you. Trumpet 3, burning star, wormwood. Poisons wells, you see. Trumpet 4, sun and moon get doomed some more. Angels slaughter men like their cattle. A secret from an angel about cosmic battle. And a strange thing swimming in the sea. Could it be the devil? Well, let's see. It's the serpent that threatened your heavenly mum. It's a fight in heaven where the good guys won. So how do you kill the seven-headed dragon beast with 4 mighty angels armed to the teeth? 2 beasts on earth here to deceive. Not the only party in town. There's another one where Babylon burns down. A whore on a beast so fearfully sits, while the dragon, in the end, is thrown to a pit, locking him up for 1,000 years, the sum total of all our fears. Welcome to the New Jerusalem. Okay, so it doesn't look amazing, but at least it's not exploding. I could live there, I think. So the last word. That's our story at an end. Don't forget to tell your friends. You're now one who understands how lambs uncan mysterious plans, how merciful gods keep giving one more chance, as angels and devils play a cosmic dance. We've seen creatures with features so very strange. We've seen men bald in all, emperors deranged, women clothed in sunlight, churches without enough light, dragons and angels in a fight. Wasn't that quite a sight? And how things we worship and make our kings, in whose ears praises we sing, are not very worthy, in fact a bit scurvy, and never anything, not an inkling, like a thing that's everlasting. They come and go, with their rules in tow, corrupted by the worship that at them we throw. So after all this, what do you know? What have you learned? My last word has to be this. I don't know about everlasting bliss. History is stories and myth is myth. My advice is this. A God that punishes there may not be, but evil there is. That's plain to see. So raise your head and carry on. The place where you live is Babylon. Thank you very much.
Bob Prophette. Bob Prophette, I hope we do see you again. Now, I know you've got your book there. Is this the book here?